Here's a quick, easy summer go-to. Tomatoes, basil, a little bit of pasta. Boom! You've got the makings of a fabulous dinner. Hey everybody, and welcome to Cooking It Real. If you're new here, I'm Kathy, and I'm so glad you could join me in the kitchen. Today is all about simple. It's all about fresh. It's all about delicious. Right now, we're in the middle of tomato season, and my garden is really producing. I've got some real pretty tomatoes. If you have a bumper crop of tomatoes this year, or if you enjoy going to the farmer's market and picking out the best and the most beautiful of all the tomatoes that are on offer, then this is a recipe for you. It's quick, it's simple, it's something that you could do from start to finish in about 20 minutes. Okay, we're going to set a pot of water to boil, and by the time it's boiled and our pasta is done, we'll be ready to eat. So first, real quick, let's talk about tomatoes. You might say, how many tomatoes should I use for this dish? Well, how many tomatoes do you have? A good rule of thumb is one regular sized tomato per person, at least. Okay, so for two people, this is good. This is what I think is good. Then I have some garlic, some fresh garlic. This is from my garden. Oh, I peeled it. It's so aromatic. I am so in love with this garlic. We had a great season. You know how much you like garlic or don't like garlic. If you don't like garlic, leave it out. If you like a lot of garlic, use a lot. If you like a little bit, use a little bit. This dish is so simple and so easy. You just use what you have, use what you like, and it'll be great. Can I add other things? Yes. If you want to add like some onion or peppers or something like that, absolutely, you can do that. But basically, what this is a sauteed sauce, a sauteed fresh tomato sauce. The fresher the tomato, the better the sauce. We're going to use olive oil. We're going to use a little bit of butter. We're going to cook our tomatoes in that just for a few minutes. It does not take long. And with the garlic, and then with the fresh basil. If you don't have fresh basil from your garden, oh, you should if you can, but you can use dried. That works too. Also, I'm going to use a couple of pinches of red pepper flake, only because we like it a little caliente. And in the end, I'm going to finish it off with the king of cheeses, Parmigiano Reggiano. Going to grate a little bit over the top. It's going to make it so creamy and delicious. It's going to add the extra protein. It's going to make it a full and complete dinner. I've washed these tomatoes and I'm just going to chunk them up. I'm going to cut them in half. I'm going to take out the core or any kind of blemishy part, like up the top here. There's a little bit of blemish. I'm going to take that out. Feed it to the worms. And I'm just going to cut this into manageable chunks. Now, what does that mean? Well, it's kind of like, what do you want to twirl around your fork with your pasta? Okay? You want big chunks, make big chunks. You want small chunks, make small chunks. I'm going for a half and half. I'm going to make them kind of medium. I'm going to make some small, some larger. Look at that. See that? That's nice. It's going to cook down a tiny bit. We're going to save the juice. And I'm just going to, I got this bowl here. I'm going to scoop it into this bowl, and that's how we're going to put it into our pan. Scoop. We want the juice too. Now, when it comes to the garlic, I have 3 very large cloves of garlic here. Depending on your interest in garlic, you can use 1 clove, you can use a half a clove. I'm going to slice these up because we love garlic and I'm going to use it all. But you could always do like the Italians do. Sometimes in Italy, they will take a clove of garlic this size, they'll cut it in half, like say this, and they'll just throw that in the oil to flavor the oil and then take it out. They won't even eat the garlic. Hui, I don't know. Personally, I like to eat it, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to just slice this up in nice big slices. You can dice it, you can do whatever you like. And you can put the garlic in early with the oil and then take it out. And you can save it for people who like garlic and serve the rest. Or you can just let everyone go for it. Garlic is good for you. It's good for your blood, for your immune system. All right. That's 3 hefty cloves of garlic. Now, I have the basil, which I'm going to be putting in the end. I'm just going to pull the leaves off and I'm just going to tear them, but we're going to do that a little bit later. So, once the water is boiling, we're going to get this in the pan and we're going to start. Okay, we got our water getting on to the boil. Now we have our saute pan on a medium, just above medium, not even quite medium high heat. And to that, we're going to add our olive oil. Now, this olive oil is going to be the sauce. That and a little bit of butter. So, don't be afraid of the olive oil. You want a good amount. There we go. I'm definitely coating the bottom of the pan. I would say that's about a 1/4 cup. For all the pasta that we're going to have, that's perfect. All right, and what we're going to do is I'm going to put in half of my garlic and get it lightly infusing with this oil. Now, if you're just adding garlic to perfume the oil and you're not going to eat it, now is the time to also add that. I'm also going to add just a little bit of red pepper flake, just a pinch. Just give it a little extra something, something. There we go. We can always add a little bit more later. We're going to give that a minute. Oh, it smells good already. Now I'm going to add just a little bit more of the garlic. I'm layering the garlic because I have so much. Now the tomatoes. Woo! Sorry about that. And turn the heat up a little bit to medium high. We're going to get going. Now I'm going to tear in a couple of those bigger leaves of basil. Tear them in half and just rip them up, chuck them in. What we want to do is get these tomatoes softened. We want to reduce a little bit of the juice. We're going to be adding in some butter. It's all going to come together. You just watch. And you know, if you have cherry tomatoes, that will work too. You know, even if you have a good quality canned tomato, you can still make this dish exactly like this with canned tomatoes. Okay, our pasta water is coming up to the boil. Okay. We want to add some salt and add our spaghetti. I am using just regular spaghetti. Typically, I would cook my spaghetti for 8 minutes, and I start timing it when I put it in the water. So because I'm going to finish it in the sauce, I'm going to set my timer for 7 minutes. I'm going to add the last of my garlic. I'm going to give it a stir. And see it's starting to lose the juice of the tomatoes. It's almost time to put in the butter. I'm going to give it a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper, even though we have red pepper. Why not? A little bit more of the basil. Oh yeah. You wanted to add some fennel seed or something like that, that would work equally well. All right. Now I'm going to throw in I've got about 3 tablespoons of butter, about a third of a stick. Woo. There we go. Okay, I have 1 minute left of the 7 minutes of my pasta. It's been boiling away, and I'm going to get ready to transfer some of that pasta into the sauce. And you can see how much this has reduced. And it's getting nice and syrupy. Look at that. Oh my gosh. This is going to be so good. I added a couple more leaves of basil while y'all weren't looking. There we go. I turned it down just a tiny bit too. All right, here we go. So I turned off the pasta. We're going to take some, just like this, and put it into the sauce. If some of the water gets in there, that's totally fine. It'll just add to the sauce. Come on now. Get in there. There we go. Push that off to the side. Give this a little stir. And we'll finish this up. We'll give it about 2 minutes. Put on some small basil leaves and get some Parmigiano Reggiano on top. Anyway, my taster.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
I put some extra cheese on yours.
Thank you.
I'm getting a good scoop.
I love the al dente pasta.
Mm.
Garden fresh tomatoes is the way to go.
Yep, it is good. So fresh. So tasty. The fresh basil too, added in increments to keep it fresh. Extra on the end. If you only have dry basil, that works too.
I prefer fresh.
Farmer Will. I want to thank you for joining me today. And as always, keep cooking it real. Bye, everybody. Stay tuned for Duchess.